up, YouTube, and welcome to my new series called Road to 140 Bench. That's just a name I made up because 140 kilos or 3-plate bench has been a goal for me for a very long time, and I haven't really hit that yet. So that doesn't mean I will be focusing only on bench. I will also train all my lifts as always and increase them all, but I decided to name that because it sounded great. You might be curious to know what programming I'm using, and I'm gonna tell you I'm very excited for this.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
I'm being coached by Garrett Blevins, and many of you might know him by name, but he also is a world record holder in the squat, bench and total for his weight class, 105 kilo weight class, and his bests are 331.5 kilo squat and 224 kilo bench. And then a 330 deadlift. And also a total of 885.5 kilos, so he's a very strong dude. I'm using his AI coaching, and that differs a bit from one-on-one coaching. The way it works is basically he writes his program for me, and using my weaknesses and fatigue feedback to change from block to block. I'll be peaking in July, and I haven't really decided if I will do a mock meet or max my lift separately. The thing I like about this programming the most is the level of auto-regulation. Before you start your workout, you enter your pre-workout fatigue level for each lift, squat, bench, dead, from scale 1 to 10, and then the volume either increases or decreases depending on how you're feeling for that moment. So that will also decrease your chances of overtraining or undertraining, so you get the appropriate amount of work in. And I will remain on a calorie surplus for an infinite time forward because I'm not worried about putting on some extra fat. I'm just really focusing on gaining strength at the moment, so I want to hit some big numbers, and then I will be cutting some time later. I don't care about that for the moment, so time to get stronger. And now I want to know your strength goals. Just comment here below what your strength goals are and let me know. Welcome to the lifting part of this video and the first week of AI coaching. Day 1, first off, I did 9 sets of 2 on the conventional deadlift. Here rocking 155, and I'm still trying to improve my starting position and my form on the deadlift, as you can never improve too much. There's always room for improvement. I don't know, I'm trying to sit back a bit more. In these clips you see I rush it off the floor in some of these reps. I try to sit back more. And then 3-inch spotter press, which is I've not really done this high of a spotter press before. 4 sets of 5, and this is my weak point in the bench. 3-inch or almost halfway up in the bench. It's actually harder than it looks, and I actually thought I was pausing longer than that, but get it next time. And then last exercise of the first day, front squats, 3 sets of 8 at 7.5 RPE. And here I'm using 2 plates or 100 kilos. I've not done these front squats for a few months now, so they felt a bit off, but still got the quad strength. My traps were very sore as my quads a few days after. And day 2. As with the Kaizen program I did last, starting with some warm-ups of face pulls before benching, and then 10 sets of 2 at 75%, 102.5, and these felt actually way too heavy for what the weight is, but in my last program in my off season I did not really ever go very heavy on the bench, so that might be that as well. But still trying to focus on just the technique and improving every part that I can, especially now when the weights are light. And here's another variation of the squat, low bar pause on the halfway down for 3 5s. And here with the pause, once again, it feels like you're pausing for forever, but actually just barely stopping altogether. I think they're feeling quite the same as normal pause squats in terms of intensity, but quite new for me. And then some more volume bench for 8s with a lighter weight, just to get some sneaky volume in, I suppose. And then an exercise I haven't done for a long time, it's the dumbbell shoulder press seated variation, using 30 kilo dumbbells here. And as you see, I might cheat just a little bit, but that's okay. And the weight should be for an RPE 8. And then day 3 started with low bar squats for 8 doubles at 75%. And my squats have finally been feeling better and better because my frequency. I feel more comfortable squatting. I'm just used to busting out 5 sets of 5 or 3 sets of 5 from my last program, so I'm used to 5s and now only doubles with around the same weight that I'm used to. So this first week has felt really light in terms of intensity. And some more benching with the competition grip, 4 5s. Quite lightweight once again. As you see, I'm benching quite often here. And stiff legs, 3 8s. And I'm using straps here, and I'm going a bit heavier than I usually have done with these stiff legs. And I'm doing them beltless as well. Really trying to feel them in my hams and my lower back. And then just some close grip pull downs, and I'm cheating a bit here. You see that gangsta lean right there, but I don't think that's all too important if you trying to gain strength. So, and finishing off today with planks with a 20 kilo plate on my back for 30 seconds, 3 sets. And then last day of the week, some floor presses, which I haven't done for years. And I'm doing this in my other rack, as you see here. The weight is fairly light here. Also trying to work on the lift itself, because I have not really done that. I'm trying to get it right the first time around, so felt really good. Also working on my sticking point. Then some deadlifts with pause and 3 sets of 5. Still very lightweight, and once again trying to focus on my technique and staying tight. And as you saw, they always feel heavier than they look. That's just by my face. And then some dumbbell rows, or one arm at a time, which I haven't really done either for a very long time. And that's it for my first week. I hope you really enjoyed it, and until next time, make some gains.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories.